Hi, friends. Thanks for watching. I just watched a Joel Patrick video, and he was talking about the racism that is perpetuated in the First Nations, original peoples narrative, I guess you could say. And I experienced this here when I moved to South Dakota. The most racism that I encountered against white people was by Native people. And, I'm just a single woman, trying to get from one place to the next on foot. And Native people went out of their way to demand reparations, demand attention, demand money. When I'm just trying to do my, go to the laundromat or go to the store or go home, and I don't have a car. I don't have privilege of money and leverage to protect me, to insulate me. And I'm sure liberal people would be like, yeah, and you deserve it. You deserve to be targeted by minorities. Um, yeah, I'm sure white liberal, educated liberals think that way, because I've had um, people tell me, I deserve to be attacked, and I don't know, it's diabolical. Anyway, so I wanted to address this mentality. I was talking to somebody in Scotland on a YouTube channel, and he was saying Americans should give the land back to the Native Americans. So when I moved, and I used to believe similar things, like, but where are all the people in the United States going to go? Like, and and when I first moved here, a Lakota guy told me about a lot of his friends. They, like, Native First Nations people have land. They have land on reservations, like a lot of acreage, and they sell it. And this Lakota guy told me, they sell it and they spend it all on partying, and then they're broke. And so there's a movement called Land Back Movement, where Marxists want all private property to go to the Native people. And I'm sure, yeah, Native people here are like, yeah, yeah, give us all these people's houses and businesses. Yeah. But if we look at what some Native people are doing, they sell the land that they had and spend it on drugs and alcohol. So let's say we give all the land and property and everything to the Native people. Who are they going to sell this land to? Because a lot of these Native people have not earned uh, the properties that they will be granted, right? Because somehow they're just a better person than the rest of us. So these folks are going to sell it. Who's going to be the buyer? Bill Gates, the globalists, China, right? So those elites and occult Marxist communists. So they'll buy the land. Now, is that really the solution? Because those Native American people, those First Nations people who have been under the influence and in prison and doing their traditional, or whatever. I mean, doing their life, and it's not the life that has been involved in real estate purchases and building a home and building a business and maintaining a home and maintaining a business, maintaining just city infrastructure. That's not a majority of what I have seen of people from the reservations. I don't see a huge population doing that. And I'm not saying that white people are nice or safe or um, uh, good. Even I'm not saying that, but it's definitely apparent to me that a lot of white people, and other Asian people and Latinos and Black people, they have nice homes, they have nice cars, they go to school, they pay their debts, and they contribute to society, and they make they're in academia and they're in the sciences and in business. I see that a lot, of all these cultures, and I know the Native people have had a major psychological operations, and you know what? White people have had a major psychological operation. Asian people have had major psychological operations. Black people have had major psychological operations. Latinos, we all have, and it's just popular now for people of color to say white people did all the bad things. And you know what? It wasn't the white skin that did the bad things. It was bad people that happened to have that white skin. It is not whiteness that does bad things. It's bad people. Because like there's no Native American person that's ever done a bad thing to another Native American person. There's no Black person who's ever done any bad things to another Black person. There's no gay person who's ever done a bad thing to a gay person. Of course we know that's to be false. Like, bad people are everywhere. They're in every realm and demographic. And so it's really, the problem is bad people and good people who let bad people continue with bad behavior. It's not a skin that's the problem. It's not skin that's the noble thing. So anyways, the solution isn't give minorities everything you have, this Marxist faux equality thing. Like, let's all suffer together. That's what it's apparent to me, and that's what I've experienced in my interactions with Native people when I was handing out these flyers about this freedom, constitutional thing. They were like, "Why are you like? You shouldn't be speaking up." So the mentality I get from the Native people is stay quiet, accept this horrible quality of life, just suffer in this hell, and just shut up. That's what I get from the Native people that I've experienced personally. And I'm sure there's some Native activists who are like, well, of course there's the Native activists who are like, gimme all that the white people have. I mean, so there's that. And I'm sure that there's some First Nations people who are like, I'm going to pull myself up by my bootstraps and get an education and start a business and start a family and have a wonderful, contribute to America. So I'm sure there's those people. There's that type of person, because there's that type of person in the white community, in the Black community, in the Asian community, the Latino community, and every other community. There's people who are willing to take responsibility for their life and own their life. But there's this insane mentality now of virtue signaling victimhood and expecting that a demographic is like, there's this entitlement that that the rest of the world is supposed to take care of you. It's so incredibly dysfunctional. I don't understand how psychology experts are not speaking up about this psychotic, emotionally immature, literally retarded mentality that is passing for moral superiority. It's mind-boggling, and I don't know how much longer the United States is going to function on this. I think we're operating on the fumes of the past 100 years of Western civilization, because this is not a functional civilization at all. And so I think that's my point. So anyways, thanks for listening. Bye-bye.